Action Jackson.
What's going on, AJ?
Not much. Not, test 1, 2. We ain't got no mic. Check, check.
Here we go. I can hear you. You hear me?
Nuh-uh.
What?
There we go. I wasn't plugged in right.
Oh, shit. Technicality.
Right here, look.
Yeah.
On the mechanism.
We back. AJ and Joe show.
Just chilling.
Monday the 16th?
Monday
Friday was the 13th.
the 16th. It is October,
14th, 15th, 16th.
not September.
October 16th.
Yep.
Friday the 13th this past week.
Yeah, sir.
What were you going to tell me about my drink?
Oh, yeah. So, I forgot already about that.
It's body armor.
Damn. So that name throws me off because it's water, right? So I was at work. This is about 6, this was a while back, a year ago or some shit when I just hired this one cat. His name's Gabe. It's funny because he's this big old fucking kid, bro, and he's fucking. It's this funny story because I was gonna kick his big ass that day. The story I was telling you about, but he's a big fucking dude, bro. Anyway, I was busy, and just so happens I was shorthanded like fuck, and it was just me and him, and he was a new hire, and so he's titled as a dishwasher. At this time, he's a cook now, but he was a dishwasher, and he was new. But that day, like, I was making him do everything and shit. We were just, like, fucking getting down. I didn't have time to talk. I was just, like, pissed off, just trying to get the shit done. Mm-hmm. I had a couple parties and then the restaurant. But that morning, I had stopped to get me some waters. And I swear to God, I don't know how, but, like, I didn't even look at the name, bro. I thought that was the smart water that I always get or whatever, Because there's a few of them that look, yeah. So I grabbed them and went to work, put my waters in the fridge, my drinks or whatever for the day. I'd put them in the fridge, and I'm fucking busy. This is now I'm in the middle of my day. I'm busy as shit. This kid comes to me and he's new and he's already frustrating me because he's asking a bunch of questions like a little fucking when you have a toddler and they're just like asking you because he's never done the job.
Work related?
Yeah, just okay. But it's still bothering me. He's asking. Now that he's been there a long time, he's just that kind of person. Mm-hmm. He's cool as shit now, and he does his shit. He knows what he needs to do, but like he's the kind of person that he'll say everything that everybody's thinking, but he says that shit out loud. Like
there's no filter.
No, and just yeah.
Okay.
So, my old ass, I didn't read the body armor, bro. So that day I'm busy as shit. He comes and tells me, and like I said, I'm already irritated, but he's like, "Is that your body armor?" And I'm like, what the fuck, Gabe? I'm like, what? I'm thinking in my head, and I'm not even bullshitting. I'm thinking he's talking about an Axe spray.
Okay.
Because we have like a shelf right there with like people leave all their shit, and fucking it's not uncommon for there to be cologne around there because it's a fucking nightclub. So these guys are always spraying. There's always spraying themselves, the front of the house guys, right? Yeah. So it wouldn't be weird for there to be a can of fucking Axe body spray.
Yeah.
So long story short, in my head, I'm like, no, that's not my fucking body spray, bro. Like, get the fuck away from me. Like, I got pissed finally because I'm like, now you're talking about stuff that's not work. You know what I mean? And I'm fucking busy. I'm like, no, that's not my fucking body armor. Like, get the fuck away from me, bro. Like, go wash your fucking dishes. I was just like irritated.
Yeah.
Like Chef on the TV. You know what I mean?
And he's like.
So then, a couple minutes go by, bro. I forget about it. I got some fucking pots going, and then I'm taking it to the fucking dish pit, right? Mm-hmm. Because I finished it, and I look over, I hear the cooler door open, bro. This big old fuck comes out of the cooler, and he's got my water, bro. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking at him, and like I don't have time to like process. Like I'm just looking at him, like what the fuck?
Fucking
like,
rage.
He's got my water bottle, bro, and he's walking out, and he's opening that fucker, and he's fucking slamming it, right? And I'm like this, like you know what it is, like in a movie, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he looks at me like if he's like seen a ghost, and he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, what the fuck? That's my water, motherfucker. And like in the kitchen, that's like somebody bitching you know what I mean? Like that's go time, dog. Like fucking, like what's up, dog? Like fucking. And he proceeds to like start freaking out because now I'm his boss and fucking he's the first couple day dishwasher, bro. And he's like, what's wrong with that? And I'm like, you're drinking my fucking water, motherfucker. And I'm just like all pissed, like going loco, bro.
He's like, but you said it wasn't your body armor.
Like all freaking out, bro. And so then I stopped and I fucking like it became kind of comical, bro. And like Anyway, my old ass, I didn't understand the body
Yeah.
armor was the new drink that the
It
kids
is
drink.
it is a weird name because there's so many other products like
Yeah.
the Axe body spray, Under Armour.
I'm
you
just
know,
like,
I don't know.
get away from me. That's not my cologne.
Yeah.
Comes
Do I
out,
look like I wear that cheap
He's like,
shit?
boom, slamming it. No, I'm like, damn, bro. But anyway, still to this day, we laugh about that shit.
And then
Always bring it up.
I walked in, jogged your memory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out to Big Gabe.
Better open that Coca-Cola.
Big Gaby.
No, before we were recording, and you started talking about it, so I was actually reading an article about it earlier in the week about dispensaries, local dispensaries, and so once again they're going to like the state, like local dispensaries, and they're bitching. I'm talking about the mom and pop shops, right? Like
Yeah, they've been blasting it.
yeah.
Because I don't watch the news, and I've been seeing a couple of things.
So they say it's an overproduction issue.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's fucking,
Too many dispensaries.
too many dispensaries,
Too much weed.
too many dispensaries, and they're saying the market isn't fair, that these mom and pop shops can't compete, and they I guess, like, just as an example, San Mateo, right, between like Academy and like Manal, there's like something like 30 some dispensaries just in that stretch of San Mateo, right?
Yeah, I've seen them too. Yeah,
They're
there's
fucking
a lot.
everywhere.
There's a lot.
They're fucking
And then,
everywhere.
Yeah, on 4th Street right there. If you go down Montano and turn 4th Street going up, bro,
Towards Sadie's?
you'll see so many. No, like towards
Going
the
the
other
other
way.
way.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
going the other way.
Oh, okay.
You'll see so many like little ones, like you're saying, like happy hippie, fuck, blah blah blah. You're just like, what the fuck? The grass station, like,
Hazy days.
yeah, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay.
You're right.
And you go in and you're disappointed.
Well, 100%. You know what I mean? Because
Because I'll even be like, because you know me, I'm a true pothead through and through. I'm like, I'm gonna stop and try it. Yeah, I'm like, I know I'm wasting my fucking money even almost, but it's just the thought of like maybe just finding this hidden gem of a fucking,
yeah, no, but I haven't been partaking myself as of late, but I learned my lesson, 6 months ago. I went into this one. I looked on their website. I think I told you about this. The dude weighed out the fucking weighed out the weed on a fucking.
That's
he might as
weird.
well have had the little hanging fucking metal scale, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Okay, so I guess the point of me bringing this up is like, what do these people expect? You know what I mean? You're not offering product that is comparable to these big chains, right?
Yep.
And not even the big chain. A lot of the big chains, they sell fucking bunk weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's only a couple that fucking, like the ones we were talking about, that that know what they're doing. But it's like, you can't be bitching and complaining if you're not willing to fucking do what's necessary to compete.
Yeah. I heard a weird statistic. Like, so we have as many dispensaries as the state of Colorado, but they got 3 times more people. So I don't know how they let that happen.
And they've been legal way longer than us, too.
Yeah. So I don't know how they let that happen, but they just let it happen,
They wanted the money. They want to
They
hand out
greased-
those licenses.
yeah, fuck it,
Give me fucking this amount of money, you'll get you your license. And
Well, yeah. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for any of these motherfuckers
I don't
because they try
either.
to push me out is what they were trying to do at the start of all this shit. Because right now it's even better to fucking be selling on the street now,
Yeah.
So fuck them. I'm like, they try to do me fucking dusty at the fucking start of all this. Thought they were going to be all rich, all these fuckers. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of comical to me.
Yeah.
Sad, I guess, that I think of it that way. But I'm like,
well, no, we want it to. We want to. You know what I mean?
but now it's fair game to me. So now that being said, the better man's going to win.
Exactly. It's a competition, and they got to look at it that way. You can't sit there and fucking bitch and moan if you're not.
So now a skill set comes into play. So now it's not just, oh, here's my money, I have a license, I'm going to get rich. Now the skill set's going to come into play. The growing, the customer service, the pricing. That's interesting.
Those 3
It's a
things.
whole interesting.
Those 3 things, right?
I didn't think of it that much, but I'm thinking now, like, wow, like now real stuff's going to come into play. Real things. That's crazy.
No, but like just the way that they're complaining about it, it's just weird, and nobody tells them the truth. Like the news, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. So now I don't know what's gonna happen, but I've heard maybe like they're gonna try to put limits on the growing and stuff, maybe, or something, or try to, I don't know.
Yeah. Start pulling people's licenses. I don't know.
Well, yeah. Well, so this is really what's jacking them up. At the end of the day, the dispensaries, they sell between each other, and there's a certain price, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so now it's just getting lower and lower, mm-hmm. So they're jacking themselves up, and it's crazy because they sell the shit for $1 million or whatever they do, but they get it for a certain price, but now their pricing has gotten fucked up. Mm-hmm. I just was talking to my buddy. He owns a dispensary, but I know that, like, we're talking, the shit's cut in half. Like,
yeah,
what used to go for $2,000 is going for $900, $1,000.
And there's just as far as the product goes, people are sitting on too much, right?
Is that
a problem too?
I'm sure that becomes a problem, and then
I don't know, but some of these places, like that one I was talking about, I don't even remember the fucking name. That's how unremarkable it was. It seemed like these people were growing this shit in their fucking, in the shed out back or something. Like, it's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
So that's the thing too, is, and then you just get these outdoor grows, mm-hmm. And just this guy's trying to sell this weed, like.
And then if you buy, and then say you buy from one of the bigger dispensaries, right? Like people would rather just go to the name they know, as opposed to going to the mom and pop shop that's selling the same shit, and chances are they're selling it for more because they're not having fucking money coming in, so they're jacking up the prices.
Yeah, and then at the end of the day, you're gonna get one or two of these dispensaries possibly that got this badass grower, but the big dispensaries have the big money for the big equipment, the big, you know what I mean? And that's where you're going to get the quality of everything, the big facilities, the big lights, the big air systems, you know what I mean?
The employees to maintain it, the fucking.
Yeah, the expensive growers, the employees, the numbers you need, the amount of people.
Because as you know, fucking, you gotta be on it. You gotta be paying attention to those fucking plants because
it's serious. It's serious for sure. And then even after it's done, it's fucking, man, it's just a bitch.
It's a fucking process, yeah, 100%.
Pain in the ass.
But yeah, no, I did hear that statistic about comparing us to Colorado, and it's like, fuck. We've only been legal 2 years, or a year and a half, actually.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But I mean, you're gonna see a lot of them disappearing. I think in the next year, it'll balance itself out. I guess all these ones that just can't compete. And at the end of the day, you want local people to be able to thrive. And
what's crazy too, and so I know that there's laws like you can't have one so close to a school or this or mm-hmm. that, and blah blah blah. But a lot of times I think like, fuck, like if there was one, like I'll be cruising around or whatever, like for instance, like on this side of Rio Rancho there is no dispensary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm thinking like it wouldn't matter, mom, pa, fucking big chain, whatever. Like imagine if one opened like say where Jay's Cigarettes was.
Oh yeah.
It would fucking, I think whatever would be there
100%.
would boom, Yeah. But I'm just like, I don't know the ins and outs on. There must be reasons why they're not in certain, like why would you, like for instance, Urban Wellness just popped one up
in Rio. I saw okay, that's where it's at. Okay,
yeah.
Because I saw a billboard
on the side though. It's not Hastings. It was the big building right on the side by the Shell. They rented like a little fucking quarter of the building.
Okay,
but I'm thinking like, why would you put one there as opposed to not putting it like by the Walmart somewhere here on Southern and Unser? Southern and Unser, the closest one is technically Albuquerque, which is McMahon, and it's the Everest over there, which is shit. But it's still not in Rio. There's not one on this side of Rio Rancho.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, like you said, there's restrictions as far as like being close to a school, being close to a daycare, being.
Yeah. Who knows what, right? Fire department or some shit. I don't know.
They don't want it next to the police station. You know what I mean? Like,
and then to get this location, man. I know this guy. I wouldn't call him a friend. He's a buddy of mine. He comes into Cannabis. He opened one up, and Where's Sunland Park in? Where's it? Sunland Park,
So
like right there? Yeah, by Las Cruces.
Yeah, so it's,
right there.
it's close to the border of Texas.
Exactly, yeah. So, and then two, it trips me out because when I've driven to El Paso, there's spots where literally this side of the freeway's Texas and this side's Sunland Park, like right by the end.
Yeah.
This dude opened a fucking dispensary in Sunland Park, bro, and he's getting rich, bro.
Oh, 100%. Because one, it's rural. You get the people coming over from Texas, which
Texas,
you got to be
bro.
out of your fucking mind if you're a Texan coming over here and then trying to drive that shit back. 'Cause Texas don't fuck around. You know what I mean? That's risky. That's riskier than when I used to drive to Colorado and come back.
They come by the fucking, they flood from Texas, I guess.
I bet you more than half of his business is Texas.
I guess they flood, bro. Yeah, they come from all parts of Texas to go try to get their bud, bro.
Yeah.
He says his highest item is $100, or I don't know how much, but the ounce bags, like $100 ounce bags. Yeah. They don't even want the quality, but that's all coming from Texas, bro.
Well, they don't, not that they don't have good weed in Texas, but like it's not. They're so.
Well, it's new to the state.
So strict,
yeah, you got certain people that partake, but
that's black. That's the black market on the streets. That's,
but yeah, it's like so they they don't need the kill because their tolerance ain't that that
exactly.
But yeah, I know that location is serious. That's just similar to the Trinidad kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure there's other spots around the state. Well, Arizona's legal, Colorado's legal, so just Texas on that side.
Right there on the row, it would just be all different plates. No, fucking right there on the strip mall row.
Yeah.
I was just like smoking a J or whatever, just walking around right there, stretching her legs. Yeah. And you're just like, damn, like Texas, New Mexico, fucking just Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's wild.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, going back to the,
it's weird.
Yeah.
I think you called it, didn't you? Didn't you say that was gonna happen or no?
Oversaturation?
Yeah.
Well, it seemed. Well, you could kind of see it coming because, like, I remember, especially down there where I'm at, you go like Coors and Central. There's all kinds of fucking weird ones, bro.
Yeah, I've been to one. I've been to one in particular.
Sketchy looking ones
in the strip mall of Central and Rio Grande. Mm-hmm. The Walgreens is on this side, but the strip mall runs all the way around to like Golden Torch.
There's a head shop next to it, right? And then there's a dispensary.
Well, I think there might even be two in there, but the one I went to was closer to Golden Torch on the corner. Okay. Right on the corner, and they had like, it's like you're saying, the small scale, and it's like, it was just fucking, I don't know how it's fucking, I don't know how it's working. I don't even know how these fools get licenses. I don't know how it works.
They have the money, but they, what the state should do is be like,
they get the money from their grandparents or some shit. Say they want to go into business and then get licensed.
I got a brilliant idea, Grandma. We're gonna be fucking rich. We're gonna sell fucking dirt weed.
Even the way these guys are dressed, and I'm not that one. I'm saying just in particular. And I've been in some, and I'm just like, is this black market going on in here, or what the fuck's going on?
That's that one that I went to with the fucking cheap scale. It was the dad. He's like, oh, I help my son out. I help him run the counter or whatever. I'm like, where's your fucking son? He's the owner. He should be in here having his fucking dad run the fucking shit. Doesn't even know how to turn the scale on. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
That's some crazy shit when you think about a fucking little bitty cheap shit scale, and you go into these ones that are just like fucking balling.
Yeah.
Security to the fucking max, and it's like.
But that just goes to show you that, like, with
something ain't right.
Well, all these, it's not always as cut and dry as the big corporations have the best shit. You know that. You know what I mean? As far as
that's like in the food industry, I can kind of relate to that.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean you're getting the best product. Obviously, not at the best price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're right. There could be this mom and pop shit. They got an uncle who's been growing weed since 1975, and he's a fucking master. He's a master grower.
Some chong.
Exactly.
I think Altitudes does it right. They're just in the worst, literally the worst location. And I mean, literally,
the taco shop next door.
It's the worst fucking location,
they got
bro.
Tacos next door, right? Got a coffee shop next door.
But I'm just like,
no, you're right.
So, but I think they got a good idea to where, like, say you want to go into business with this shit, but you need to get some good ass weed, but you don't know how to grow. So why fuck with it? Because they just buy their bud from the other dispensaries. But I'm like,
and they're not shy. And they're not shy about. You know what I mean? They advertise it that way.
So that's kind of smart because you don't got to lie to kick it, but then you can have the best product still, you know?
Yeah.
So that's not bad. That's kind of smart. There's all kinds of different ways to do it, but there's a lot of people not doing it correct.
Yeah. A lot of people saw it as, you know, we're going to get fucking rich real quick, you know.
Rich real quick, yeah.
Well, they're finding out.
But then it comes into like, I think the state makes all the money, you know what I mean?
It
And
does,
then,
man.
yeah. Because those guys got to pay for all their, you know.
Not just the licensing, but you know, I bet you there's a bunch of fees tacked in
It's
there
all a
too.
system too. Like everything's monitored to fuck. Like there's like you know, inspectors, and I've mentioned that before, but like everything's like,
And you have to account
gotta
for
pay
your
for
you got to
everything.
account for your weight, right? Like, do you register
everything.
You
They
register
know your pounds. They know
Exactly.
everything. Everything's sent out for test. Yeah. So there's not no. It's basically. It's like I
Getting
don't know
your shit
how
tested.
I don't know
Imagine
how
how
those
expensive that
I don't know how
is.
those little shit ones do. You know what I mean? But like on the ones that are legit, like you got like Harvest and Bear This and Pure Life and Urban. You know those motherfuckers. They get inspected legit. You know what I mean? Like those motherfuckers have to have all their shit. It's like dealing with Walgreens fucking pharmacy. That's pretty. It's more like that than
well, it
the
is
street. You know,
because especially on the medical side of it, you know what I mean? Like they treat it like that.
so I mean, you know, I don't. It's serious shit, you know, when it comes down to like it's all accounted for, and why I brought that up is I'm saying like you're paying taxes and you're paying for the strands and you're paying. You're paying. You're paying. You know?
Are there dispensaries that are just rec, or do you have to be medical and rec?
Oh yeah. There's not that are just rec. Yeah, no. Like that say like, oh, your medical card's doesn't work here.
Yeah.
No.
Because that's what got him in the door was the medical first, obviously, and then rec came after. So
Yeah, they
but
have to
even
offer
the new
the.
ones,
Yeah, they have to offer the.
that's like the
Whatever
loophole.
it is, the systems I think are once you're they're like, you know, it's like you got to have that medical system it's all linked in or something, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
But even on the cheap shit one, I always ran my med card, and they had the system to not charge tax or however it works.
Yeah.
They just keep track of my units and everything still. But I told you, like, when rec hit, they doubled the units. So, like, instead of the 248 you got like 600 units.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not recently.
Why
but
would they
like,
do that? That's weird.
God, yeah. In the past, you know, just looking at like job postings for like dispensaries, you know, there's a computer program that's universal for the whole state, and that's how they track all the medical shit, your units and all that shit. And like, they want you to have, like most of them say, experience with this system. It's just built into the point of sale. You know what I mean? But
You know what they did start doing though? You don't have to renew every year. So you used to have to pay $100 every year
Yeah.
to renew your card. So it lasts like 4 years, your card.
Okay.
But every year it's called or like a re-registration. Every year you have to fucking anyway, they stopped doing that. So you just every 4 years,
so instead of 100 every year, it's 100 every 4 years, give or take.
something like that, yeah. Yeah.
That's smart. You know, they've been making so much fucking money off the rec. They're like, we'll cut the medical patient some slack or something, maybe.
Well, I think that it just becomes almost not worth it because if you're paying $100 to get it, $100 every year, you know what I mean? Then it's like
do rec and
that's
pay
like that's what you're saving on taxes. You know, it's
Exactly.
like for most people, it depends
Exactly.
how much you smoke, but
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah,
Switching lanes here. Did you hear about Suzanne Summers?
yeah,
That's fucked up, man.
well,
Cancer.
yeah.
Step by step, man.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying, like, I try to like start like it's well, so man, yeah, it's hard to talk about it because depending on how close someone is to you, it's death is. It's just every situation's different, you know. It's all unique,
Yeah.
but like to me, I like to think of it as like she probably had a really good life. Maybe I mean shit, I didn't know her, but like she seemed to be working and making money, and
Yeah.
kind of like to me, she lived to be 76. I like to look at it more like as like damn, she's sad she's dead, but it's
Yeah.
like you know what I mean.
No,
It's-
for sure. And some celebrities just, feel a little bit because we watched. I fucking love that show. Step by step. Obviously, Three's Company was. I never watched that.
That's
that's the older generation.
The older generation, but that was big time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Probably way bigger than even Step by Step.
Oh, for sure. And then 100%.
Yeah. But I love Step by Step was big to me. Shit.
Yeah. And then she was big in the fitness shit too.
I always think of that Thigh Master.
That's right. It was the Thigh Master. I was trying to think about it last night. I thought it was the Thigh Master. I didn't look it up, but
yeah.
But no, I don't know, man. You hear more and more about these celebrities like passing away from cancer, but like they don't publicly talk about it.
Know about it. Like I didn't know she had breast cancer.
So it apparently. She had beat it previously, like back in I don't know if it was back in the late 90s.
Yeah.
And then it just returned, I guess.
Damn.
But more and more you're hearing about like, oh, he was fighting cancer for fucking the last 5 years.
They trying to pull the Michael B. Or not the Michael B. What's that guy's name? The Black Panther? How he was like, he did that
yeah.
He did that pretty crazy.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman.
That one was pretty
him,
wild.
Norm Macdonald. Fucking, he had fucking.
Know
if you've seen him, SNL. Fucking.
Okay.
He's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
But he was battling. He was fighting cancer for like the last 5 years, brain cancer and shit. Didn't tell a fucking soul about it.
Damn, bro.
Like even his closest fucking people next to him didn't even fucking know. It's like.
The cancer's rough.
And more, man. It's like, not to sound like bleak or fucking, but. It just seems like cancer is getting so much more prevalent. Like
that sounds fucked up, but like one of my family members are like, "Well, if you live long enough, you're gonna get some cancer."
That's kind of the fucking thing.
Like, damn,
if you make it long enough, if some other heart condition, fucking something else, fucking doesn't get you, stroke, then there's a good chance there's the cancer's gonna get you, and it's all a product.
Or maybe not even get you. You can just some people like you know what I mean, like live with it to get that's pretty old to be living, but you still have cancer. You know, it's like people have that fight. It's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's crazy.
It's wild, man.
Fucking that dirty bald bitch. Jada Pinkett Smith. Have you seen what's going on with her?
Not really.
Okay. She's back. She's back.
I mean, I've heard a couple things and I've seen some funny memes, bro.
Get this shit, bro. So you're going to trip out on this. So turns out that fucking her and Will have actually been like separated for like the last like 7 years, right? No, but get this. So
what do you mean?
Like fucking she makes him fucking live in the same house with her. She won't fucking actually get a divorce. I know part of it's on him too, but okay, so this is going to put more context on the whole slap thing, right? So
I'm already set what I'm going to say, but go ahead, watch.
All right. So turns out they've been like separated, still living together, for the last like 6-7 years, right? Turns out, and she came out and said this herself, that fucking Chris, so shortly after they had separated, Chris Rock had like hit her up and tried to fucking ask her out, right? And she turned him down. So it makes sense why he would take a dig at her the first chance he had, right? Years later at the award show. And Will, knowing that fucking he had tried to ask out his wife when they weren't really divorced, but they were just separated, that adds a little bit more fuel than just calling her a dumb bald bitch, right? Alopecia. That's what we'll call it, alopecia. So that's why he went up and fucking slapped him. He said, "First you're gonna ask out my wife when we're not even fucking we're not even divorced, and then you're gonna make fun of her for being bald. That's enough. That's the last straw, Chris Rock."
Bitch. No, okay. So that being said, if that's all true, that's crazy as shit. And I get it what you're saying. If it's true, and is that like you're trying to justify Will Smith shit?
I got Will's back.
Yeah, I know.
I got Will's back now, man.
That's okay. I like him too.
Bad boys for man.
For life. No, so check this out though. I think all that's fucking a lie.
Probably.
So it's like they're just trying to well, first of all, they're staying relevant by just bringing up dumb shit. But I'm just like, now they're just like now we're just trying to restore this fucker's name. Like it's like now we're just like,
Bro,
well, you know what? Actually, hold up, you know. But we've been separated for 7 years, so it don't even matter. But like, it's like, why wouldn't that come up when you guys are all in the heat of this shit and fucking? He's all crying at the red table and shit. No,
Well,
it's I think something of the. I think it would have been brought up like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck this bitch. I've been separated for 7 years.
I think she is just like such an evil fucking person that like she like broke him as a man. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This motherfucker. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think
that's true too.
Mentally she fucking.
There's a lot of different kinds of abuse.
Yeah.
And I'm always joking around, but that's true. There's a lot of different kinds of abuse, you know.
But I after hearing that and the next part I'm gonna say she just came out with a book. So she's all over the fucking TV.
You know what I don't understand? This bitch was like a C-list celebrity. Like she didn't do shit. Mm-hmm. She was a whore and set it off. So like, yeah. I don't even understand how she's getting all this fucking, like, who is she to have a red table and this? She got all that shit because she's black, bro. Like, to me.
She got all that because her last name is fucking Smith.
Yeah, but you know what's funny? I didn't even know that they were fucking married. I didn't even know that like they were like, I always knew that was Will Smith and his son and this and that. I didn't know that was Jada Pinkett's fucking kid and fucking, that's his kid, right?
Yeah.
That's her kid. Yeah, but so like, I didn't even know that was his wife, bro. I didn't even, but what I'm saying though is like, this bitch is so irrelevant, bro. Like I don't even know what she's done. I don't even know who gives a fuck with that. That's like, and I know she's become this fucking crazy, you know, everybody knows about the fight. Everybody knows about her. Everybody knows that she's this fucking, I don't know how she's gotten so much, this evil bitch, whatever she is. I don't know how she's gotten so much attention, bro.
You're right. And
she's bald and ugly.
Throw a wig on, bitch. No, but so she has this book out. That's why she's all over the fucking TV.
Yeah.
And bro,
I didn't hear that part.
I was at the gym early this morning, and she was gonna be on the Hoda and fucking.
Oh my god.
Hoda and whoever the fuck.
Yeah.
Promoting her shit.
Yeah.
And
it's Hoda and fucking President Bush's daughter.
She's the other one. No, it's Jeb. That's the brother.
Jebediah Bush.
Jeb and Hoda.
No, it's but I know exactly who you're talking about.
So, and then, bro, she fucking, you know about her and Pac, right?
Yeah.
Have you heard about this shit? She needs to keep Pac out of her fucking mouth because he's dead and he can't fucking defend himself.
Yeah.
He wouldn't want nothing to do with that fucking skank. And she apparently in this book, she like goes into detail. Bro, fucking saying how Pac, she like, this is a quote like that they have on TV. She says that her and Tupac were soulmates.
I read that,
bro.
I read that flash.
What's Will thinking? They need to fucking. He doesn't have no people around him. She probably don't let him fucking have no fucking.
He's all locked up.
Yeah, she keeps him in a fucking cage.
Just eats
it's like, you gotta get ready for your new movie, motherfucker. You gotta lose some weight. I'm gonna lock you up.
That's fucked up, bro.
But. Man, why wouldn't you just, especially after all this, why wouldn't you just fucking divorce her? The kids are old enough. Those kids are a bunch of fucking weirdos anyway.
Bro, hold on this real quick, bro. I watched Karate Kid and Afterlife or whatever, that other one with it, bro. And I was like, what happened to this kid, bro? He was cool as fuck, bro. He was a badass, bro. You watch those movies?
I saw the Karate Kid. Dude, I didn't see I heard that other one sucked, so I didn't watch it.
It's good. It's worth a watch.
After
yeah,
Earth?
It's cool.
Okay.
That's not my favorite movie, but like it's cool and like, dude, this dude was like a man, bro. Even though he was all young, like fucking what the fuck, bro? Like,
no,
the mom. I think something happened, bro.
I don't know.
I think they're like devil worshippers.
I think she keeps Will in a cage, and then she turned those other two into fucking weirdos.
If you watch those movies, I'm telling you that kid is like a solid dude, bro.
No, I remember the Karate Kid. I watched it. I liked it. Fucking Jackie Chan as Mr. Miyagi. Get out of here.
He reminds me a lot of Will Smith when Will Smith was young, bro. Mm-hmm. He's got his swag and shit,
charisma.
Bro. His charisma, his spunk.
Bro, she just connected herself to like one of the biggest movie stars, and then she's just been fucking just trailing along
coattails.
Exactly, riding the
bitch. Nah, I don't like her, and she bugs me.
Just the sight of her.
I always felt she was like a horse and set it off, bro.
I haven't seen that movie since back in the day.
It's because my sister would watch it over and over again, and I was a little kid, and I just remember getting all boned out, and I was just a little. I shouldn't have been watching it. You know?
It wasn't what's her name?
She
trying to
needed
fuck her
money.
the whole movie too. Wasn't Queen Latifah trying to fuck her the whole movie too? Because she was a.
I don't know.
she was
About,
a
they
les-
were friends. Like that's probably like you can joke and say that, but like that wasn't the vibe.
No,
you're
no, no,
supposed
no,
to
not
get.
in real life. I think I remember in the movie.
No,
Wasn't she like?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's not the vibe you're supposed to get. But like that's a funny joke because that's I could see that happening. But no, so they were like sisters, all those girls.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, she needed. I remember I ain't even seen it since I was a little kid, and it's a movie, so it's just I don't even know why. It's of course it's not true, but she needed money to get her brother to go to college or some shit or something.
So
and she
that
knew
was
this
the
rich
reason
dude.
she wanted the heist, right?
No, that's why she's boning out. I was talking about.
Okay, so she was fucking some dude for his
she was
money.
whoring out, yeah, for money in the
Okay.
in the movie.
So just like
bro.
real life.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I don't get it though, man. But like, you know, it's on Will at the end of the day because he could fucking get out of that situation. He's got to pick the lock and fucking escape. But
Imagine if it came out that she didn't even have alopecia, that she just she shaves her head because of all this fucking craziness and how much money she's made off of it.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking crazy.
that'd be awesome because that might do her in. All the alopecia group would be
She
all on
already
her.
has all the money though. She's
Yeah.
like, Psh, I'm already got the red talk table, fucking everything, bro.
Yeah. I don't know, man. She just seems like an evil fucking person. Like just
Maybe she gave her hair to the devil,
a
bro.
witch. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Trade.
Instead of her soul, she's like,
Yeah,
just take my hair.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Just take my hair.
sold her hair to the devil.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Poor Will Smith.
I know. I feel bad, man.
I
I
was
can't.
watching. I like that one with the fucking zombie guy and his police partner, the animal fucking dude.
Bright.
Bright,
That's
yeah.
a good fucking movie, man. I hope they make a sequel to that.
He ain't making shit, dog.
Well, no, they're filming. I think they finished filming the new Bad Boys. They were filming it over the
That's
last.
just because of Martin, though. Remember he said, "Yeah, that's all he's got, bro." He wouldn't. Even, who knows, bro?
Yeah.
Who knows if that'll actually hit? You think they hit the theater?
Oh yeah, it will.
Yeah?
100%. And how good the last one was, I hope it's as good. You know, you never know. No.
Yeah.
Talking about movies, I just watched the horror marathon continues. It's on Amazon. You have Amazon
Yeah.
Prime. It's called Totally Killer. And it came out in the last like month.
Okay.
Bro, it's pretty good, man. It's not the best.
It's a movie?
Yeah, it's a movie. It's not it's like an hour. It's like real short. It's like an hour and a half. It's a good watch. I recommend it. And the more I think about it after I watched it, I like it more. But it's like Back to the Future meets like a slasher flick, bro.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking cool. I don't want to give anything away because I want you should check it out. But it's pretty cool. It has a cool concept like about like the time travel and like the way that they connect it all. It's pretty well thought out. I recommend it.
Nice.
I'd say if I had to give it I'd maybe like an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
But and it's like one of those slasher comedy ones. Did you see Happy Death Day or did you see that?
The first one. That's the first one. Yeah.
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 So think about that. Like it's like
That was a cool movie.
It's like a slasher kind of fun. It has some comedy in it. Like it's gory. It's pretty good. Amazon Prime. Check it out.
Nice. Do they have a lot of horror movies on there or no?
They do. It's like all the streaming services. Like they
You know what?
they really ramped up their Halloween shit.
You know what pisses me off about Amazon Prime? Just I'm gonna throw this out there real quick. Like I looked up where I could watch Step by Step, and then I have Amazon, and I got on there and I looked it up, and they want me to have another trial for like Max or dumb shit. Like it's with Amazon, but they're like, to watch this, you need to subscribe.
So that's the tricky thing with Amazon is because like Amazon, they have their original content, right?
Yeah, some stuff I know you can watch.
And then they have
but
like regular movies too. But with Amazon, you can add subscriptions onto it. You know what I'm saying? So HBO Max is where Step by Step is. So that's like a whole nother streaming service you got to pay for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this wasn't like at HBO.
Well, no, it's called Max now. It's not called HBO anymore.
Okay, that's what it is.
So it went from HBO to HBO Max, and then they got rid of the HBO. Now it's just called Max. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
but almost everything that I've ever looked up and it says outside on Amazon, and I go to watch it, it does that to me. You know? So I don't really look at Amazon that much.
Yeah.
They have the Thursday Night Football on there.
Yeah, they do have Thursday Night Football on there now. But that movie's worth a watch. It's pretty cool. It has it doesn't have like any big actors in it, but it's pretty cool. It has what's her name from Happy Gilmore and Modern Family. She's like one of the main actresses in it.
I don't know her name.
I don't remember her name either. But yeah, man, what you got on that paper over there, man? I feel like
that's crazy how that chick changed her look. That's like crazy.
I almost didn't recognize her in this, and then I was like, "Is that her?" And then sure enough, at the end, I saw the name and I looked it up. I was like, "It was her." Yeah. I think it's like Lisa Bowen or something like that is her name. But
she's in Hubie Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Hubby or Hubie Halloween.
Hubie. Hubris.
Yeah. Did you see the eclipse?
I didn't. I worked the night before, so I was sleeping during the day.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Were you at work?
I was at work.
Oh yeah. But you could out on the parking garage. You were just like nice.
Perfect view.
Oh yeah. You said you had seen the last one a decade ago, right?
I did, but I don't remember the eclipse really. I just remember like we were all at my cousin's and were passing out. I would think I was drunk, bro. They were passing the glasses around and everybody was watching it and stuff. But
so where did you get the glasses for this one?
So just so happens I stopped to get some coffee at the gas station and they had them for sale at the corner store.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
How much were they?
$3.99.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
sons of bitches.
It just so happens at work people I don't know if they lived in the building or what, bro, but people came out to the parking structure to like watch it and fuckers were handing them out.
Oh shit. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think on Amazon you could have ordered like 10 packs and things like that for like really cheap. It was like $1 a pair, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I saw a bunch of pictures after the fact. It looked super cool. I wish I would have seen it, but
well, what was kind of wild is crazy is that it got really dim. Like, you know, of course, yeah, the moon was in front of the sun, but it didn't get dark, but it just got like shady everywhere, like fucking pretty wild, bro.
Yeah,
because that was kind of cool.
Ring of fire is what they call it when it's when it hits its peak.
Yeah. So that was cool. You know what I was thinking though? What was crazy, bro? Like this would be like a movie, bro. But I was like, because they've been getting everybody pumped up about it for months, right? But then I was like, after I looked at it, like you start feeling like, because I took the glasses off too soon and I was still looking at the fucking shit and like it doesn't instantly fuck you up, but just your eyes get all like, if you like looked at bright light and like kind of start feeling weird because it's all dim outside and shit, bro. But I was like, imagine if like everybody was to look at it and then like whoever looked at it uploaded shit in your fucking brain, like fucking trying to control us, fuck us up. Everybody's crazy. Looking at it and it'd be like the day the upload happened. It could be like, shit. And then like you slept, so you're good.
Yeah.
But like it could be like the day the upload happened. You know, like the world goes fucked and like shit. Like we're trying to kill off fuckers that didn't see it, and then you know what I mean, or like. But I was just like, it's made me think because everybody was just watching it like it was like we were zombies,
the whole world
bro.
Just stopped
and I was just like,
and
it got quiet. Like fucking, it was quiet, bro. Like it was pretty eerie.
Even the bums.
It was eerie. It was eerie. No, there was none around. Like they disappeared. No cars were driving. Like it was just fucking eerie. But I was just like, that'd be a sick.
So this was like what, like 10 o'clock? When was it? When did it peak?
It peaked at 10:30, 10:40.
Okay.
And so it was like from 9:30 to 12:30.
The whole thing, just the different stages.
Finish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's crazy. My mom, I talked to my mom after when I woke up later that day, and her and my sister and my niece, they watched it there at the house. They got the glasses, and
yeah, there was some cool way where it would hit the trees and it was filtering off, and it looked like designs on the sidewalk.
I saw pictures of that. It was like little circles.
It's weird how
it is weird.
You know, all that makes me think too. Like so, like when I seen it and I watched that eclipse happen, like that just goes to like. To me, that puts all my all the conspiracies and all the bullshit just out the window, dog. Like about flat Earth, yeah, shit. Just all that. Like I just seen this fucking happen, dog. Fucking. this shit's
for sure.
real, bro.
And now
like,
they'll say that we're flat, everybody else is round or some shit. You know
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
like just watching that, I was just like, holy shit! Like this
puts
is
it in
like
perspective.
the fucking moon is like, yeah, like these guys know what they're talking about because it's like that wouldn't happen if like fucking yeah. It's just I don't know. I think so.
So that lit up the dark side of the moon. You know, there's a side of the moon, right? That's always
see what you're saying,
always
yeah.
dark, unless it's an
Fucking
eclipse.
roasted it.
Yeah, hadn't seen light in I don't know.
I wonder
last
what
one.
the temperature is right there at that point. Like if it's like you'll die, or like if like it's just like hotter than fuck. You know
I think
what
the moon is still really fucking cold. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when it's even
just
when
at
it's
that
getting-
moment though, I'm
Yeah.
thinking like if is it like are those rays like fucking burning like rays or
Yeah.
if it, you know, just for those 2
You
hours.
would think.
But
You
yeah,
would think.
yeah,
It's crazy.
because there's no filter like
Yeah.
there's no radiation filter or nothing on that on the moon like atmosphere.
Yeah.
It probably gets like on a Riddick how the fucking it burns at that certain time.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's crazy. Yeah, but to me, like I was like thinking a lot about that afterward. Like, damn, like this kind of puts everything in perspective
You
as
know
far
what-
as the universe.
Yeah. You know what I'd like to experience once in life is to go up there to like Antarctica or even it doesn't happen. Does it happen? It does happen in Alaska, right? Where the fucking
What?
where it stays light for like fucking
Yeah, oh yeah.
days and then
Alaska.
dark for certain like a bunch of days.
Alaska.
Well, that
yeah.
movie, the vampire movie, isn't that? That's not Alaska. Isn't that up in the Antarctic or some shit? Or
Vampire?
Or am I
Which one?
tripping? The one 30 Days of Night.
I never seen it.
Bro, that's the fucking craziest fucking movie. You need to watch that. The vampires, they wait until it's 30 days a night and they fucking show up and they just fucking.
Holy shit! I think it's on Netflix.
Bro,
I'll
check
watch
it out.
tonight.
It takes place in a small town. What's his name's in it? Josh Hartnett. And fucking.
I think I seen it. You know,
Bro,
because I've been
such a
surfing
fucking,
for stuff.
Such a good movie. So the vampires are crazy
30
too.
Days of Night.
And it's nighttime and they all show up, bro, and they just fucking start murdering everybody because they can
Yeah.
walk freely. It's fucking crazy.
No, they're good. Damn.
We got 30 days. Watch it.
Imagine
for
the-
sure.
Yeah, no, that's pretty. That's smart.
No, it's a good idea.
Wow. That's dope. You know what I did catch, and I had been wanting to watch it, and last year I just didn't even watch it because I don't have no kids or nothing, but Hocus Pocus 2 came out last year.
I forgot that came out. How was it?
It's all right. It's worth a watch, you know, but like, you know, for the original's the dopest shit,
Yeah.
but it's cool. It's got some funny references and stuff, but I mean, it's
It's
for
the,
kids,
it's
bro.
the 3 originals, and then do they have any of the young, like the kids in the movie? Are they old now, or is this totally that they're the only part from the
The
original?
only one they bring back is Billy, the dead guy.
The one who's like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Is it the same actor? Does it look like-
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't think so. It looks a little different. You could tell it's him, but no, I don't think it's the same actor.
He was like okay. I haven't seen the original in years. He was like their like minion, right? He like did their dirt for them, or no? Or who was he?
No, he was he had slept with he was the redhead's boyfriend. Like, here's the story. Back in the day, he was the redhead's boyfriend, and he boned out the one from Sex and the City, the
Sarah
blonde.
Jessica Parker, yeah.
Yeah, and so so the redhead one put the spell on him and took sewed up his fucking mouth so he couldn't talk.
That's right.
So he didn't like them either. Yeah. But in the first one, he can't talk, so they just think he's a zombie all chasing him. But once they cut his fucking the threads, he's like he tells them everything, like he's on their side, he's not on the witch's side.
Yeah.
But this one,
I haven't seen that in a while.
it's for kids, and it's, I just watched it because I had to, but it was okay. It's, I wouldn't go watch it with.
Did it bring back some nostalgia?
A
of the
little
original?
bit. Yeah, it was cool. Like so they do tie it all in, bro. Like, you want me to spoil it or no?
Yeah.
So
I won't watch it anytime soon.
the only thing I can, it's not that big a deal, but so the museum where the black what do they call it, the Black Candle was at, where they went and you remember that building that was their old house or whatever in the first movie.
Yeah.
So in the second movie, it's become like a gift store, and this dude owns it, and he sells like high end like witchcraft shit in there, and like it's all clean, and it's all, just so happens though that fucker, the Black Flame Candle, that's what they call it. That guy who owns that store, he saw them 30 years ago when they were in the graveyard, and at the end of the movie it shows like how they're killing them and the sun's coming. That kid had been trick-or-treating all night, this little black kid, bro, and he's seen it from a distance and seen the witches, and so all his life he's obsessed with the witches because he was like 9 or 10.
That's cool. That's a cool tie-in.
And so then he owns the fucking store when he gets bigger because he's all obsessed, buys the store, and he fools these young kids that are like into witchcraft and shit. He fools them because they're virgins to light the black flame candle again, and fucking it all like fucking. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty. It's all right. Decent storyline.
That's hard, and
then it shows. It shows them like when they were kids, like it's the witches. It shows like the story of how.
And they didn't do that in the first one, huh?
No.
Okay.
No. So it shows how they became witches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I guess they do tie it all in good, because now that I'm thinking, I'm like, holy shit! Like, just so happens, back in the day, when they became witches, the redhead she was 16 years old, and she was supposed to marry. You know how you would tell you arranged marriage. Mm-hmm. She was supposed to marry the preacher's son or something like that, and she didn't want to. And then they were gonna. They didn't want to marry, and they like they went against the wishes of the townspeople, and so they were gonna kick them out of the town. So then they're like 16 years old, and they get banished to the fucking dark side of the woods, and they meet a witch, and like they fucking get witchcraft. They go back and burn up that fucker's house. And just so happens, his bloodline stayed alive, and in Salem now, because it's still there in Salem. His bloodline is the mayor, and so they want to murk him. Because he's the bloodline.
They want to end the bloodline. Damn, that sounds like it ties
That's
it in
what I'm
good.
saying. I'm like, damn, I guess it is a good movie.
They're doing that a lot more lately, like bringing back stuff because of nostalgia, because they know they ain't making no new good shit. So like they're bringing back shit, and like a lot of the time it fails. It doesn't live up to the original.
I usually don't care for it.
I never watched Frasier, the TV show. I don't know if you did.
No, but I mean I've seen.
I hear the original's a good show.
I've seen enough of it that I know that like this character's his brother. This one's the
I know
the dad.
Much,
this one's the.
He's like a radio show host, isn't he, or some shit?
Yeah, he's a radio DJ guy, and or not DJ, but like a talk radio. I don't.
But he was a
know.
Doctor, wasn't he, on Cheers? Because his character was on Cheers.
I believe so. He was a doctor. Yeah.
So like he hosts like a radio show where he talks about health shit, right, or something. I don't know that much. But anyway, they revived Frasier, and supposedly it fucking sucks. Like they're like people love that
what's
show.
What's it on? A streaming service?
Peacock.
Oh wow.
I think it's on Peacock.
Wow.
It's not going to make it past one season because like it's getting really bad reviews. People were like, because a lot of people really loved the original, and they're like, this is nothing like the original. I don't know if they brought back the original writers or what. They just brought back the actors because that's not going to work, But supposedly,
I'm sure by the end of that series, it had already run its course,
Yeah,
like how
for sure.
By the end, they're already like, I don't know.
But speaking on that, and I'm confident that they're going to do this right. I'm fucking hoping. So, rumors going around that Jerry Seinfeld, Larry David, the original creators of Seinfeld, right? They're gonna bring it back for like a one-off, like a few episodes to fix the ending. I don't know if you remember how the show ended. They all went to jail at the end of Seinfeld. They all got fucking in
the last episode.
Like the last two or three episodes, they were like going through trial, and then they got convicted. And a lot of
prison.
Well, they got sentenced to a year, so probably I don't know.
And that was to do with their show? Or?
No, so they kinda. So they remember because they were trying to create a show in the show.
Yeah.
Well, they brought the idea back, and like NBC was like, we're gonna make the show Jerry, and like so they all want to go on one last one last hurrah, right? The four of them, because Jerry and George are gonna have to move to California from New York to do the show. So NBC's like, we'll give you a jet, fly you and your friends anywhere you want to go. So they decide a spot. Well, the plane breaks down in this small little podunk town in the middle of the country, and
in the U.S.
In the U.S. And they're waiting for the plane to be fixed. So they're walking around the town. Well, they see this guy getting mugged. This big old fat guy's getting mugged,
now.
And they don't help him.
Now. Yeah, I remember now.
They don't, and they film it and they're laughing. And there's a law in this town that if it's safe to do so, you have to help somebody if they're in a situation like that and they get arrested. Silly, right? But
imagine if that was a law now. Everybody be in jail.
Yeah, because fuck that.
Everybody's videotaping and nobody's helping.
Yeah, exactly. So supposedly it hasn't been confirmed yet, but I guess Jerry in an interview he like teased the idea, and so I'm excited because I fucking
Kramer
love that
alive
show.
still?
Yeah, they're all kicking.
Kramsky.
He hasn't been anything since he had that blow up doing his stand up. Remember that?
Yeah, I think so.
Started dropping N-bombs left and right on stage, bro. It's filmed.
Yeah.
But Jerry, since then, actually, so, you know, Jerry has that show, Comedians and Cars and Coffee. He had him on an episode, and, like, he let him explain it. And Jerry's like, you know, I forgive you. Obviously, they're good friends. You know what I mean?
He's like, I ain't black. I forgive you. Motherfucker,
but you know how that goes when like somebody a celebrity of that status, you know, they cut ties. Like he could have been like, now I can't fucking talk to you anymore, Kramer, because you just fucking
could have took Seinfeld off of the air. Who knows?
Well, it happened after that. It was years after the show.
But
ended.
still, like how they play it, you know,
exactly.
Like you never know what the fucking how crazy they'll get.
But so they're all still rolling, you know, and if Larry David and Jerry are doing it, I'm confident it's gonna be.
Elaine had her show for a minute.
She's had a couple, man.
Yeah, that's true. But the one I'm thinking of was the first one afterward.
The New Adventures of Old Christine.
Yeah,
that's a good show, bro. That's funny.
That one, yeah, I've seen probably all those.
It only went like 2 or 3 seasons, but I liked it. And then she had Veep, which was a big show on HBO. It's good. She's funny as fuck. So hopefully they do it right. If not, it's
nice. Yeah,
it's a chance for them to fix it because a lot of people were pissed at that ending. I mean, I didn't care for it either, but like, what are you gonna do? You know.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yep.
The fights are this Saturday.
Oh, bro. All right, let's get into the fights. Man, I'm so fucking excited. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna be working, so I'm gonna be watching on the stream. But man,
that's gonna be a dope pay-per-view. No?
Bro, it's better than the original pay-per-view. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Oliveira dropped out. He got a cut. He got cut in sparring.
Fuck.
And Dana was pissed because like he said if they would have contacted us right when it happened, we would have flown him to fucking Vegas. They have the best plastic surgeons in Vegas that they use. They would have stitched it from the inside out, like multiple layers of stitches going from the inside out, and he would have been able to fight. They went to some fucking doctor in Brazil and he fucking stitched it up.
I went to Tijuana. The Tijuana doctor.
Well, might as well. Fucking,
that's what I mean.
You know
like
what I mean?
Equivalent?
The favela fucking doctor.
So country doctor.
So Dana was pissed about that. He's like, well, he fucked himself because if he would have came to us and been honest with us, open about it from the beginning, he'd still be fighting for the title. So he's out. Fucking Volkanovski's back in, bro. Fucking, I'm excited, man. I hope he fucking takes it, man. I hope so. I can't stand fucking Islam. And now especially because Khabib's in his corner for this camp. I don't know. It's gonna be and it's on 11 days notice, bro. The balls on Volkanovski to take that fight on 11 days. You know what I mean?
Short notice.
It is short notice, and it's all the way in Abu Dhabi.
Want it, no?
Well, you know that was their first fight. He lost, but it was damn close. There's people that argue that he won it. You know,
dropped him.
So I'm excited for that. The co-main event, that fucking Kamza, I can't stand that guy, bro. Chimaev. So he was supposed to fight Paulo Costa. That fucker got injured too, had to have some kind of surgery or something. He got fucking pulled. And fucking Usman stepping up, moving up a weight class to middleweight, bro, to fight that. As much as I don't like Kamza, he's like a fucking pit bull on a steak, bro.
I say he wins.
I told you.
I don't know.
Like I told you in the text, I never thought I'd root for fucking Usman, but man,
I can't root for that guy.
I can't fucking.
Those African guys, him, Izzy, and what's the one, the heavyweight guy? No,
Ngannou.
Yeah, I just can't root for those guys.
The Nigerians.
It's just in my head. I couldn't stand them. They're just too cocky.
That and but My dislike for fucking.
You think that other guy's just
Kamzat,
a piece of shit or what?
he's just I think he's a dirty fighter for one thing.
Okay.
I think he's you hear him when he wins, he starts screaming on the mic, I kill him, I kill everybody.
I kill everybody. I think though that you're right, and I don't like that either, and fuck that guy, but I think he just doesn't know American context. I think because his language barrier is just totally. I think he thinks we all talk like that or something.
But that's the thing.
He's
That's
out of context.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but
I kill everybody. What the fuck, dog?
Yeah.
Imagine if the fucking like the FBI is waiting for him at the fucking when he walks out of the arena.
Well, that's the thing. He's from those Middle East country, but like he like
it's Russia, ain't it?
No, no, it's I don't know because he has the
he was homies with
rocks
them.
that fucking beard. I don't know, but he hasn't been over there in a long time. He's like he left there and went to Switzerland. Like
that's right. Or I seen him training somewhere. Yeah.
So he doesn't even like really represent that region of the world. You know what I mean?
Fuck him.
So he should know not to be getting on the mic and screaming like a fucking moron. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Well, he's not in America.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
You don't like him.
Nothing about him is fucking.
I want to see him beat that fool down.
You want to see
Usman?
him? You want to see him beat Usman down?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be. I don't know.
It's
gonna be a hell of a fight, especially the Volkanovski Islam fight. That's gonna be sick.
I'm trying to think because I try to make my decision on who's gonna win, not who I want to win. You know what I mean? And
it's hard. I'm guilty of that 90% of the time.
I think
I go with my fucking emotions. You know, I'm like, fuck.
Well, I notice that I always lose when I do that.
Yeah.
I take Hamzat Chimaev.
Yeah.
And
Islam. You got to go with Islam.
I'll take Islam. I think he's gonna win.
Okay. He's
had
a full training camp.
I think he's caught so much shit that he's. I think that, or maybe he's delusional. Maybe he really thinks like the way he was talking. But I think that if it wasn't Khabib, someone probably told him like, "Hey, bro, like you know what? You fucking, you may have lost that fucking thing, and you look like a fucking idiot. So you need to fucking handle your fucking business."
Yeah.
And so either that's gonna happen, or maybe Volkanovski's too good and he can win too. I don't fucking know, man. But it's just hard for him because he's the smaller guy, right? I mean, he's coming in already. What am I trying to say? Like,
so
with the leg down, so to speak,
he's the 145-pound champ. He's moving up to 155 to fight for the belt.
Yeah.
No training camp.
So you're already,
11 days notice. So the cards are stacked against him for sure. You know,
already going in as an underdog.
But that's one of those. That's when it happens, bro. That's when those miracles happen. Those Cinderella stories. You know.
Fuck. I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know. We'll see if he can. If he could perform again like how he did that.
They're showing it. I'm glad I thought of this. They're showing it at a weird fucking time too. It's gonna be at 2 p.m.
Oh, I'm glad I know. Where's it at?
It's in Abu Dhabi.
Damn. Fuck those people.
See, and they pay that money to have a big fight like that, and they're like, we're gonna show it at 8 p.m. our time. We're not going to adjust our time for the Americans. You know what I mean? So, but it's interesting, right? Because the first fight, Islam and Volkanovski's first fight was in Australia. So that's Volkanovski's backyard. So now it's going to fucking Abu Dhabi. It's going to be in his backyard. So that's another little interesting tidbit. I'll find out the exact time. I think the main card starts at 2 p.m.
Dang. I'll be just chilling at my house. I'll just be not doing shit.
Okay. But yeah, turned out to be all in all, it turned out to be a better card than it was originally.
That's good.
But yeah. Got anything else, brother?
No. Just chilling.
Hell yeah. Right on. Well, we'll wrap this one up for this week. Thanks again for all the support. Still no comments, even though I said that shit last week. Come on, people.
Joe want to talk to you.
I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
About the podcast.
What's going on with you?
Shit, go in there and be like, fucking say, I want you guys to look into this and talk about this. Even that, you know, you don't got to come in and just say hi. Hi and bye.
Some suggestions.
Comment, subscribe, hit the like button, share this podcast, support your local New Mexico podcast.
Oh, you know what? This is interesting. Check this out.
Yeah.
When the moon was right in front of the sun, I meant to bring this up. When the moon was right in front of the sun on a certain angle, like a picture, I seen it on a photo, but it looks like a Zia.
No shit.
Because the reflection of the sun on the moon, the rays go up perfect.
That's cool.
And then it looks like a circle because of the moon. But I was wondering if that has anything to do with any kind of native stuff or like the Zia. Like that's what
maybe
made
they
the
saw
Zia.
it and they're like,
yeah,
they drew that on a
like
cave.
that was what made the
wall.
Zia. Yeah. But anyway,
That's
look
interesting.
that up.
Something
Google
to
those pictures.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. But no, thanks for tuning in.
Brand new episode next week. AJ and Joe Show. We're out.